Hello, and welcome to the party. This is just a quick unboxing of a couple of tabletop games. It's something I haven't really considered that much, but it's something that I'm kind of at the moment having a lean towards. But I figured I'd do a quick unboxing of a couple I got here. I'm sure again. I do have plans for something special with my D&D streams, but while I don't think it'll be a stream, I might do a similar style thing to the what I would like to try and get fixed with D&D, but this might be a bit easier to try and find people to do, and it might even be even easier to set up. Although I suspect it wouldn't quite be up to the same standards. Let's shed a little bit more light on the situation. Anyway, so if I can get a couple of mates around who are up for our quick game, I figure I might try and have a few rounds and have some board games. But if you got some suggestions that you'd really like me to play with, I'd rather try and not make them too long, because I don't want to go playing Monopoly for a video, because roll the dice, move so many places. It's a kind of a long game of people trying to do their choices, but these I feel are a bit different. The first one is the story cubes. I got the Voyages edition. I think it's 3 different editions: regular, Voyager, and action dice. I think it was little thing. Is it really? I popped it open. There's really not that much to them. A little image to show how to roll dice in case you're not sure, and how to look at it. A little hand rolling them. A little just them on the table with a little eye looking at them. Simple enough. And on the base there's different little images of various different die. A little instruction booklet, although there's not really much to it. This is basically it's just. Ooh, I'm going to actually get these out, or might be unwise. Basically, it's just a bunch of different die with weird little pictures on them. Weird little pictures. Submarine and mushroom, or perhaps the skull and crossbones. Arg! It's not really arg, is it? It's R. Arg is something slightly different, isn't it? So basically, I understand this can be. I could probably do myself. Just simple roll the dice on the table. I roll a bunch of different random stuff. So and then I try to make a little story out of all 9. Let's go. Once upon a time there was an old carnival tent, and who had a T-Rex. But it was had to be made. It was the last of its kind, but it had to be made extinct. We were because it was shot with a gun, because they had to go backpacking around the world, and the T-Rex was far. Well, it's that kind of thing. That really isn't a very decent story, but I don't know if it's that kind of deal. I think that like it's something that you can play alone or you can play in a little group. I might do some on my own. I might do some in a group with that one. I'm not sure. I'll see how it goes. Like how many players does it actually say that you? I did notice like it's on there you can play it. Like you know how there's some games like 3 to 8 players or 2 to 4 players or whatever. This one said 9 cubes, 54 images, 10 million plus combos, infinite stories. Okay. Okay, I will find it. Or not. Hang on. I think this is quite a lot of potential. I might actually buy the other sets. I don't know. I'll see how if I can get a little group together. Then I'm more likely to buy the other sets. And I'm not gonna go shuffling around with the dice. I put them in after the video. No one is funemployed. This one I feel is, as I understand it, you basically this one sees how many. I'm sure that says on there somewhere, but I don't really want to go. But I think it said I think that was just a 1+ deal. Although I imagine it would be far better to go doing it with a bunch of mates, you know? I mean, you could certainly, I'm sure you could have lots of fun on your own and coming up with little stories based on the roles yourself. But it's kind of interesting to be able to make games into a little bit of a competition. Not all games have to be a competition. Wow, competition! Ah! Don't know how my voice went up there, but another thing. Anyway, the making video competition is, of course, you may lose. You might lose quite badly, but then again, you might get a spectacular victory. You have to. It's kind of one of those you have to take the good or the bad situations. Something I do find a little odd how sometimes you can open boxes and they can have slightly odd smells in instruction booklets. But the basic nature of the play is you get these cards. These cards, little black backs with the little funemployed. And as I understand, those are basically what one person would be. So in this case, on the top is Altar Boy. And then you have, as a show, you have 4 of these, one of which is under here. And you basically, these ones, I think I read on the back, you basically shuffle these green ones together. And then you collect 4 cards. In this case, you've got 1%. Okay, if I can get without the glare for the cellophane. Okay, so you got 1%. And you got drive. You got a lisp. And you're shaved. So you're basically I would have to try and, so basically someone let's say the person who's acting as someone looking for an employee, they would go for altar, let's say I'm looking for an altar boy. And then the players would then put down their 4 cards and try to convince the person why is they deserve the job. I'm not sure is that actually put 4 or you. I thought it was you draw 6 and you place down 3. Although I think that could be mixed up with some of another game called Snake Oil, which I'm interested in getting. I want to see how these goes first. But anyway, it's basically about trying to convince the why in amongst the group why you would be better than the other person or the other people for that particular job, but based around the 4 cards you get. And of course, really, there's all sorts of random cards in there, so you might find that you get the perfect hand that you can say, oh, I'm always on time. I'm shaved. I have a black hole, and I have a French accent. Those aren't really necessarily the 4 most ideal ones, but depending on the job you go for, the French accent, it would be a bit of a wild card in that. But let's say you're going to flying to be a binman in a black hole, you simply chuck the rubbish into the black hole. Although if you've got a black hole, then you're probably someone pretty dangerous. Anyway, if you have any suggestions for games, I'm not sure I'll be able to get a group together. I'm certainly going to try. But if you've got suggestions for games, then please check the keyboard in a little message box below. Thumbs up if this seems it would be, if you give it that quick tippy tap, it would help indicate that you have an interest in me taking this route. This is something actually it's something I've only sort of been mulling over really the last couple of days, but I'm quite excited about this one if I can make it work. But I don't know. I'll definitely see how it goes. But please let me know what you think. And remember, we're all a little mad.